Hey guys, welcome back to Satisfactory. So we're back over at our motor factory that we're working on. And I got second floor in. I got stairs over here for now. Not sure if I'm going to keep them there. I might do something back here for access and everything. But today we are going to try and get some of the iron going. I had a setback with the power when I redid it. I did pretty much a similar setup as I did in another world I have, and it was working that I could use 12 of the power, or was it? Yeah, 12 of these with the setup, but for some reason it's going on par with just working with 8. So I'm not getting the power I was hoping for, and I'm not sure why the other works good the other way with not producing. Like the oil is the crude oil is coming out at it's like 90% efficiency or something like that, and the refineries are only at like 80% efficiency, and doing 12 generators. But on this one I'm doing 8 generators and getting the crude oils at 100% efficiency as well as the refinery, so it's not making sense to me. It might be the pipe setup, because I know on the other one I have the MK2s already, so that's probably it. So I think today we're going to get going on this iron. And up in here, we got to start with, we're going to kind of go in the stages here, because we need the screws, rods, and the pipes, and then some wire. So I think we're going to start, we need 35 constructors just to do cast screws. So that's going to take up a good amount of space. So I think what we'll do is we'll start over here in the corner. And like go be on not that. Oop, wrong button. There we go. So let's get this in. Turn this way. So I think we're going to do kind of a similar thing. Bring this back over to here. And kind of want to leave a bit of space here so that we get kind of overflow going this way. We can have just have one conveyor coming this way, and we can move the overflow to another row. I think that should work, but we'll see how she goes. But we just need the one. Yeah, that's a starter right there. And let's see how many of these we can get in a row here. Don't have everything planned out, but that, yeah, it'll be enough to put a splitter in. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's get me out of the way. 8, 9, 10. That's 10 so far. I think if we do 12, we're just gonna have one row that's gonna be one short. I think that's maybe what we're gonna have to do. So let's do. It's gonna be a shame it's not gonna be even that way. Yeah. Now we need a bit of space in here so we can have it coming out as well. Line that up. Let's nudge this over to there. Yeah, that'll work. So if we have to, we're gonna definitely have a couple floors going on this. We'll have something looking neat for the conveyors going up to the next row. I think. There you go. That Two more. See, there's 22 or 24, I guess. So now this row just needs one less. Line it up. Let's make sure we got decent amount of space. How much space did we leave on this one? Pretty much 1.25. Let's nudge it to about. Let's nudge it to about there. There. Boom. Boom. Yeah. Oh. There. So there's our 35. Now we just got to get all of the conveyors in and get the iron coming up here. So let's get in these splitters. I guess we should have checked this. Should have checked this beforehand, but it works out. Just enough room. What's that? Oop. Oh. What's this going to be the fun thing of putting in all of these? The other side of this is going to be a little. Well, I got enough room now that I think about it, because even with not that button. Even with these, I'm only going to be able to put 5 pretty much. 5 of these onto each belt, because the cast screws are going to make 50 per minute. So yeah, that's only going to fit. Only going to do 5 constructors. Yeah. Ooh. I'll have to get up to the next stage of belt here fairly quick. I gotta push through. I haven't unlocked anything in phases in a little while, so which I need to keep working on. I should have enough stuff to get the fluid packaging going. I should do that, because then I can use my jetpack that I've made and not touched yet. That's probably what I should be working on now instead of a big motor factory. But oh well. In the coming stages we need a decent amount of motors to make stuff anyways. Whoop. There we go. I always forget you can do that. If you right click it cancels off the build. I always go out of it and go back in. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move these over, because that is not gonna be enough room to fit 3 belts through here. Yeah, no, didn't want to fall. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna move those, kind of move those over, get something situated here, and bring you back once I got a little more thought out and all that. Alright, we are back here with an update. I've got in the floor above started so I can get the power into these guys. I got this all working where these are all separated going in this way. The only thing I got left to do is down here is added the overflow for this row. But what I did is I kind of separated these into, I think it's 5. Yeah, 5 and then 3 at the end, and this one's 2 at the end, so that the belts are kind of balanced out. They're all going to the same machines in the end anyways. These all have to go to our rotors, I believe it is. Check this paperwork. Yeah, going to our rotors. So it's all going to go to the same spot on the next floor. We got it all worked out. And then down here, kind of I redid this here. Got it into 3 lines, and then just the 3rd line that's going to the shorter row has all of these ones in, and then just all the overflow is going to go to the next set, which is probably going to be the rods. But it opened up a good amount of space here, so we can kind of do some planning here for some stairs and everything like that. And I'm going to do some changes to the outside after we get this all kind of put in place and where everything's going to stay going until it's done. So now that we got all our screws going, well, pretty much going, I got it all wired in. I just got to connect the power to it, but we're going to wait for that for now. After that, we want to put in 2 more rows like this of 12 each, because we need 23 constructors and one running at 34%. So we're going to do 2 rows of 12, which we equal to this one, in next, so that we can get 350 iron rods going. And I'm doing those ones next because that way this side will be for our rotors, and this side here will be for our stators, because the stators will be the wire and the pipes that we're going to use the iron pipe recipe for. So I'm going to go ahead and get in 2 more rows of 12 here, and then fit in a row of 9 for the pipe. See if we can get it all working in good. And then we got to try and fit in enough constructors for 560 wire. Alright, so we are back here getting just a bit more of an update done. I got all the lines in for the iron. Of course, we got our screws here, right up to here. And these 2 are our rods. We got it all worked in. I'll pop down there in a second and show that off. And then over here we should have enough here for the pipes. These ones need 100 per minute. I got it kind of looking a little janky. It's all good though. But we got one line here, 450 coming in, and then the overflow is going to go into this merger here, and this is the second line. Can't remember offhand how much is coming on to this one, and then the overflow from the other lines is going to get split off, comes over here and get split off to here, to go into this, just this last one, and then down this line to fill in with this one. So basically once these 4 fill in and that one on the end fills in, this line is going to fill up and come into here and just push the rest of the way down here to hopefully fill in these 4. What we need is 900 iron per minute going into these guys, because there's 9 of them. And then I got this all connected coming in. I got all the wiring going into it. I just got to connect for power, but I got to put in a wall here. And then all we got to do is get in the 18 constructors over here for our copper, and then push the wire or the electricity up to the next row here, which I'm probably just gonna do the wall here. Like, yeah, we do that, so it's on the, let's go up like that even. Let's do that. All we got to do is on this one. Let's just put it like that. And then I think it was that one. It was perfect. Ugh. I'm only doing that one. I'm slowly going down. Okay. There we go. Things are kind of hard to target sometimes. Just like that. And then once we get to the assemblers, we can just move it up again. And then once I get everything done, I'm gonna kind of revamp how it looks, because it is, you know, that typical just box factory again. I got to work on doing these a little bit better, more spacious, because these are definitely getting more condensed, and yeah, just getting filled in. But what I did for all the iron is I just kind of separated it as I needed it. And these all coming in like that. And then these ones, this one's not too ideal, but it works. And we just got to come them in over and up. We had to do a merger here, because this one here has 15 of these all connected going up into this one for the 450. And then the remainder 3 on that side, so it's 9. Remainder 3 there, and the remainder 6 on this side are all connected going up into this one with the overflow from these 2 rows, which will work. Then for these, I figured out I actually don't need 2 different lines for these to come out. Could have had this all into one with the MK4 belt, but that's okay. So all we got to do is get these going up. I'm gonna merge these ones together so that it's all into one line. That should be fine. Well, let's pop up there. I'm gonna do the same thing where I did 2, since it's technically I need 19 instructors. I need 18 at 100% and 1 at 67%. So I think I'm just gonna overclock 1 to 167%. I'm not sure if I have power slugs on me. I think I do down over my chest there. If I do, we'll pop down and grab them. All we got to do now, we're going to do the same thing, line them up with this one. We're going to have them coming out this direction this time though. That looks lined up. But, do that. Let's just hit H on that one. Move that back a little bit. How much room do we got here? Should work. Then the splitter here. Yeah, that'll work. Just enough room here. Yeah. So now all we need to do is get out of the way so it'll let me place them. They just gotta get all of these in. Yeah. This will work. Wasn't counting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the same thing here. Ooh. Actually, that's gonna fit 2 in here. We're gonna need a merger here. Yep. We need a merger there. And a smoke splitter. Be a little tight space, but it'll work. So let's get the rest of these in. Just like that. Cool. And all we gotta do is get these all in. Boom. Oh, that went out on me. Go. Oh, that went on too soon. So shouldn't try to rush this. There we go. And that's it. Okay, make sure I didn't mess any of these other ones up. They look good. And then in here, the merger is going this way. Oh, that one definitely went out of line. And definitely, once this is all said and done, this is going to look a little clustered, but it'll be efficient. Not even, and so far we're not even close to the extra power we added, because with all of these guys, like, we're only at 272, and we got an extra, was it 2,000 power that we added? So we're gonna be doing good, depending on how much these extra constructors and the assemblers take. How much am I doing here? CS splitter, so yeah. Boom. So we should have more than enough power left over to keep going. Definitely want to upgrade the power anyways. I think that'll be the next project after we get this. I want to unlock the fluid packaging and see what we can, see how we can get that going better, or we can have some fuel on us so we can use our jetpack. Oop. And see if we can make the power even better that way. Try and do some hard drive hunting to get the diluted fuel, I believe it is. So I know there's an alternative fuel recipe that is way better to use, so we're gonna try and work that. But we gotta progress through the milestones. We're gonna go ahead and get all these in and get the power connected, and then we'll get the copper coming up to these, and then get the power connected to these. Make sure it runs all good. I'm not gonna do blah, which I probably should, at least with the copper. Didn't want to put in a whole bunch of the sync machines just to get this going, but it probably wouldn't hurt just to get these all to par. But I think what I want to do is get all the machines nice and full. That way they'll stay running good, and we can get a good amount of our good amount of our motors in, or stocked up before it starts. If there's any errors of backup or not enough somewhere, we'll be fine. But it's definitely coming together. Definitely won't be needing for motors anytime soon once this is done. Oh. So I could have did that while I was bouncing back and forth. Alright. So, we got all the wiring in. We got all the belts in. Oh, wrong one. So we got, there we go. We got it all in. We got all the wiring in. All we got to do still is connect all this wiring to the main line, and we shouldn't be too bad still. Yeah, see, we're only at 344, so it's good. And that'll help too once we take these out with our main power. So all we got to do is connect the copper to these two lips. We got them sitting down here. So what I'm thinking is we're going to put in a splitter coming this way, and we should be able to find that key spot, which is not wanting to cooperate with me, which I think that's actually right on. Yeah, that's gonna work. So just put these to 4s like that. Then what I'm thinking is I'm just gonna take out these lines here. So let's get rid of these guys. Just like that. Whoop, not that one. Okay, first things first, let's put that back. There we go. Okay, let's get rid of all of these. Perfect. Again. Now we're going to put in a merger. Actually, we're just going to put in a merger lining up with this one. Just like that. Or you. Or to you. And let's do the straight line. Connect right to that? No, I won't. Okay, we're just going to keep it right in line with these. Keep it nice and snug. Right to that. There we go. Just like that. And let's get rid of these two. Boom. There we go. Now I don't have a pathway up here. That was easy. Oh, what am I doing? Yes, I do. Okay. So now that we got that, but I don't think I set these actually. Now that I think about it, no, this one's set and I got it overclocked. Yeah, I don't remember setting these ones. No. Okay, so copy. That's not going to work out. Ugh. Yeah. Reach those ones. Okay. We just got to go across and set all these. There, so now everything's all set. So all we got to do is connect the power. We do. Ooh, actually, that'll be fine. Let's. I know what we'll do. These. Right in the center. Right there. Let's line them up to there. Just like that. Boom. Now these are all gonna go. Yeah. These all will fill up fairly fast because we don't gotta go anywhere. Which is fine. Machines will fill. Now that we got connected to the main power, let's check this out. What are we at? Awesome. So our max construction is only at 3,042, and we got a capacity of 3,800, so we still got 760 roughly to play with. And we need 39 assemblers. And those use 15. So it's 585. So we're still going to have more than enough to work through this. And have some left over. Perfect. All we got to do is plan out how we want to do the next floor with the set of, we got to do 2 sets of assemblers here, going into a final set of assemblers for the motors, which is, if I look at my paper that I got everything written down on, we need 18 assemblers for the rotors, 1 at 50%, and 14 assemblers making the stators to get us the 70 rotors and stators we need per minute to get us the 35 motors per minute into 7 assemblers. So, let's see here. Okay, we're going to need... This is the side where we need the screws and the rods. Yeah. So, we're going to have to figure out this... Gotta have enough room to have 2 lines coming in here. Alright. Yeah, I'm thinking should be enough room. So let's put in... Yeah, 9. We need 2 rows of 9 going here. Ugh. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, perfect. We got more than enough room here to handle, you know, all the belts coming up and in. We can separate it because we're gonna have to do the screws. We won't be able to do just one line coming in because we don't have fast enough belts for it all. And while we're at it, I forgot I had the alternate one. We're kind of all set up for the regular rotor right now. So probably could have been a little more efficient with the other one. And I should have copied it, which I didn't. There we go. So this will work to get these all in. Ugh. I don't know why I'm jumping across like that. Spink. There we go. Now, we do the same. I'm thinking it would be better if we just did this. Oh, yeah, way too close. That's where the line we want it, so let's go about there. Because between all of these, with it only doing getting the 70, we only need to do an MK2 belt between all of them. Still gonna do 4s anyways, just to make them move a little faster. But we don't have to do the 2 separate lines for these, just because. So let's get these all in. Whoop. There we go. There, and then we'll be able to just putz our way back, pasting this all in. Ugh. There we go. And yeah, there we go. Then one of these only needs to be at 50%. So let's do this one. There we go. Perfect. And let's get in. This is going to be the easy part. We want this to go this way. We're going to do there. Ooh. Can we get that a little more even, maybe? It's going to be off kilter just for one of them, just because. That's okay. That's fine. We'll do it this way, anyways. Yeah. Who's here? Let's do 3s here, actually. That'll be good enough. Jump. Jump. No. Jump. Boom, boom. Boom. Hey. Iron belts cooperate. Oh, and then... Oh, not... There. Yep. Cool. All we gotta do is work in how we're gonna do these rods and screws into this. I'm gonna kind of play around with it and bring it back once I kind of got it figured out. That way I'm not wasting too much time recording while messing around. seeing a few. Alright, we got this all in. Let's make it jump on here. There we go. Okay, we got this all in. We got the two different lines for the screws coming here. Same over here. And then this is going to be for our rods. Then we just went with this setup again that I kind of like to do. Kind of makes it look nice and neat, I think. And then what I did for the screws is this is going to be the main line that does not look straight for some reason. It is though. Okay, so it's going to come in here and it's going to do, well, it's going to fill these ones up first, and then we got a merger here that this is going to split off and do half and half over here. So this will be, at this point, it should be down to like around 150 roughly, and then this will put in another like probably 200-300 onto this one. Hoping this works out. We're going to run it into a sync machine app right away here once we get the power all set up. I'm thinking this is going to work, then just the remainder will go into these ones. Just got to make sure it's going to run at the 100% efficiency for these. All we got to do is get the power connected. Not sure how I want to do that quite yet, because I don't know if I want to put in the roof just yet on this, because I'm going to try and get all the all the assemblers on this floor, because I only need to do the 2 more rows on this end, and then probably have like the 7 coming down the center somewhere, something like going this way or something. We'll figure it out, get her done. We got this coming this way. Yeah, because we can always have this coming over and around and then down into the line this way. So all we got to do is figure out how we're going to do these screws. I changed it up a little bit because when I was kind of going over this again, I realized this first set only has 250 screws going onto the belt at a time, since these do 50 per minute, and having another set of 250 with these final 2 and 3 only having 100 or 150 on it. Actually, it was only 100. It was only 100. Yeah. So I just took out the third divider here and just kind of combined it all. So these ones here, it's 51, 52, 53, 50. So it's like 350 onto this belt here. But we're gonna try and combine 3 of these into 1 and then split it off into 2 going up here to this side, and then the other 3 are going to come down onto this one. And then the back 2 here are rods, which will be easy to do since we got the 2 rod conveyors. Probably just do 1 line into 1 that way. But this is where the fun's going to be a little, so it's going to get a little tricky and look a little spaghetti-like. Hopefully not. Yeah, I'm just going to kind of play around with this and bring you back, and then we'll get it all finished off. Alright, so while I was getting this all done, got a phone call and just kind of got sidetracked, and I got it all done. But we just combined the 2 lines of rods here going into the conveyor with the splitter here, split over to the second one. Then we got on this side here, we got the 250 line on the bottom going in with the 350 splitting off, going 2 ways into this one. Oh, I gotta connect these lines here. I thought I did. Boom. And then boom. Like that. So those are all going out that way. And then over here, we got the 350 from the top of this one and the 350 from the top of this one going into this mergers here with the splitter with the 200 here going in. So these each have 450 going up, and these ones are just under 450, I believe it is. it should be enough between the two, so the moment of truth is just connecting the power. And what I did for that, for the power for these ones for now, is I just kind of nudge the power poles into the centers of the mergers, just so it kind of looks like that. Might change it up later on, figure something out a little bit neater, but for now it's going to work. We're going to put one of these here. For now, we just want to leave it running to see how well it's going to work and make sure it's going to do the 100%. And as I fall and die. Oh, geez. Just bouncing around here. Okay, let's connect it to that one. There we go. No, 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 no! Oh, this is where I need my jetpack. Okay, I'm gonna pop back up there and we're gonna leave her going for a bit. Make sure it's at 100%, and then we're gonna get the other side in and go from there. Alright, it took a bit of time. We got all green lights on this side. And while I was doing that, I got this side all put in. The stators all coming in, they're flowing in nicely. Got just a MK2 here. Do the same thing with the power. But now we got to get in the last set of assemblers so we can get our motors being made. And what I'm thinking is we are just going to go straight down the center here. Put them in like this. I'm hoping I can fit 7 in here. I'm not 100% sure. We're going to put them back here a bit. Let's try there. I'm hoping I can put 7 in. Should be enough room for 7. Yeah, let's try this. Maybe let's move it back a little bit. Right about there. That should work. Let's see if we can get all 7 in. 3, 4, 6, 7. Nice. Not exactly centered, but that'll do. Yeah. What I'm going to do too is I'm going to switch all of the mergers so that they're going the other way. Switch conveyors around. So it's all going to come out the back here. But let's get this put in first. First things first, I'm just going to put in these because why not? Wait, I'm going the other way. I don't know, I like putting them in this way because I think it looks a little bit neater. Having them overlap like that a little bit. Goes in that way. Come here. Yeah. Then splitter lined up with this. But there. Nope. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this. Doesn't show me the line, unfortunately. Ugh. Gonna work. Yes. And all we gotta do is just stand on here. It's like I don't know what I'm doing. There you go. Jump right there. Get these all nice and lined up. It's a nice simple blueprint to get these in. It saves a lot of time too. Get these in. But now that I think about it, it's not going to work because it requires them all to go in the same way. So definitely going to have to switch these around just to make it look a little bit neater so that way these ones can come in. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to take out the bottom ones just because. Let's highlight them all. And then what all we're going to do is we're just going to do the double thing. That way they stay centered and I don't have to worry about fiddling around with nudging them into place. Come on, there we go. and they're gonna be lined just the way we want them anyways. And take out the center ones. Not you. That one. You. There we go. Just like that. So then from here, let's put in one of these like that. Yeah. And just put in 4s all the way around here. Just like so. Oop. Perfect. Let's stay inside while I do this. There we go. There. Ah. You to you. I should have enough to get this last little stint in. Boom. Did I take out one of the constructors? 2, 3, 4, 5. I did. Whoops. That is not what I meant to do. I'm gonna take that out. Boom. Nope. Why did I do that? Going on. Did it backwards. There we go. I don't know why I did that. No, I didn't notice only the one on it either. 4. Perfect. Perfect. There we go. Now let's get these set to motors. Paste it all down. No? And then the other thing to do is to get in and switch this all around. All we're going to have to do is just go right down the center. Oh. Is that going to... Yeah. Oop. I'll be able to just... work. Still centered. Perfect. Okay. That build up a little bit. Yeah, right one. Merge. We want to go, yep, that way. Perfect. He's all back in. Oh, that can go off kilter. Oh, it's good. You. Oh, I gotta put these right back in. There we go. So I still gotta take these out anyways. Oh well. Some worked, some didn't. Let's find out which ones will work. Here. Not. Go. So far it looks like just these ones. Yep. Oh, the process. Should have did this way to begin with. You. Let's just put them both back in. That's okay. There we go. Now, from here, let's do... Can we get that right in there? Is that gonna... Oh yeah, it's gonna cut right into that. Okay. Let's do a straight. Let's put it right to about here. Guess I should have moved that out just a touch. There we go. Those are all gonna feed in, perfect. Now all we gotta do is repeat the same process over here. And it works perfectly. Go. Now, alright, so I'm thinking what we're going to do for the power line. So we are just going to drop one right in here. Let's kind of get it right about here. Not sure if this is going to work. We do that. Come across. Let's try this. Yeah, that'll work. It's not clipping through anything. Perfect. So we're gonna repeat the same process a few more times. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. No. Come on. Put it down. There we go. We'll grab the center one. Ah, let's put you to you. There we go. Got them all going good. So now we're going to take merger from this one. Have it coming out. There's that line. There it is. And then let's put one in this way. Oh, can't see the line. Oh, and there. Then same thing on the side. Go. Whoop. No. That lines up perfectly with that one. That's kind of cool. Was not intending on that one. Hey, come on. Come on. There. Did not want to cooperate. Alright, let's just throw twos in here, because It's only going to do 70 per minute, so, or 35 per minute, so even the 50s would work, or the MK1s. That's okay, so let's do that. There we go, so we got those all good. It's going to take a second to get all of it to each one. So now we need storage. Storage. Let's put in a couple of these. Just for now, until we got something, because we got lots of room here to play with. I want to get a truck station in here, or a train station eventually, to transport these. But let's get enough of these going over. Enough of these getting stored that we don't have to worry about that for a while. There we go. Let's put this one. Just make this a little faster. There we go. Now this should eventually all fill up. Yes, stator is already full on that side. How many stators are we getting on this side? There, we got 14 already over here. There we go. Now all we got to do is let this build up so we have a good amount of motors. Probably already have, yeah, see, we already got 80. Perfect. So now we don't have to worry about motors anytime soon. These are all going good. Oh, we got one yellow light. Well, I'll be darned. What are we short on? Oh, this one's short on screws. Might have to increase some of the production down below just to get this flowing, keep it flowing, but it's got a good amount of, oh yeah, see, there's some gaps there. So probably could increase some of the production of the screws just to get some more going on that line. Just so we don't get a yellow light over there again. Yeah, I think all in all, I think what we're going to do is we're going to unlock that fluid packaging now. Work on something to do with that in the next video. I'm going to go ahead and head over and get that done. And from that, look at these doggos. I wonder if because it's April 1st. The doggos are huge. Legion of giant doggos. That'd be awesome. Even the bird is huge. I don't know, he looks normal size. Just the doggos are big. That's cool. Anyways, so I'm gonna plan something to do with the fluid packaging. That way we can use our jetpack that I've had for so long. So if you guys liked the video, be sure to leave a like, a comment, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one, everyone.